Timothy Jones Jr. 1. Claimed he heard voices. Timothy Jones Jr. claimed that he had a family history of mental illness and that he heard voices on the day he killed his children. Some believe this was just an effort to set up an insanity defense. 2. Used synthetic marijuana. During his interrogation, he claimed to have smoked a brand of synthetic marijuana called Scooby Snacks. He said that the drug helped quiet the voices in his head. 3. Drove around with the bodies in his vehicle for 7 days. He placed the bodies of his children in his Cadillac Escalade and left them there for 7 days before he dumped them in a wooded area. He told investigators that he put a shitload of air fresheners in the vehicle in an effort to mask the smell. When he was pulled over shortly after dumping the bodies, a patrol officer said she immediately smelled decomposition. 4. Said he would never commit suicide because he didn't want to go to hell. At the end of a police interrogation, it's common for authorities to ask the suspect if they're thinking about hurting themselves. Jones says he would never commit suicide because he believed in God, and he would never do anything that would send him to hell, because killing your kids wouldn't send you there? 5. Some of the jurors were traumatized by the trial. An Air Force veteran who helped unearth mass graves in Bosnia said the repeated testimony of the smell of decomposition triggered flashbacks and nightmares. She said she is receiving counseling from the VA. One of the alternate jurors had to be excused many times so she could go to the bathroom where she, quote, cried my eyes out, end quote. At one point, the jury was handed Natan's favorite toy, a Woody doll, as evidence, and its pre-recorded voice said, "Boy, am I glad to see you!" Some of the jurors saw that as a message from the children. If you want more stories of the worst people on the planet, then visit our blog at thisismonsters.com, or listen to our podcast, This is Monsters, available wherever you listen to podcasts.